What's up, Mogul Mafia? It's your girl Samaya coming back at you with yet another video. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about accountability partners, who they are, where you can find them, why they're important, and what it means to be accountable, what it means to support another person along their journey, and why that is so important for your journey as well. With all that being said, I wrote down all of my tips right here for you guys. So first off, as human beings, we are social animals. We enjoy interacting with one another, which is why social media is so powerful, and ultimately we rely on each other for survival. That is why so often you hear that people are looking for study partners, workout partners, business partners, life partners if it's in marriage, religious partners, because no man, woman, child, animal, any social living being is an island on their own. Within partnerships, if they are healthy and constructive, are rooted in accountability. Characteristics and traits that I'm going to go through, you also have to possess. Anything that you're looking for out of another person, if you don't bring those same qualities to the table, you're not going to find what you're looking for ultimately, and everyone involved is not going to be satisfied with the relationship that you two or that group has. If you sit back and really observe, you'll see that any successful person has a team. Whoever it is that you can think of, whether you're thinking of yourself in this moment as well, you have your family, you have your friends, maybe you already have accountability partners. They are pushing you toward your purpose. They are pushing you to be better, and they want the best for you. So my first tip would be trust. Trust and accountability relationships are going to be very important, because this is going to be a person, or these are going to be people that you share your ideas with, your creative ideas, your business venture ideas. You're trusting that that person is not listening with the motive to take that idea for themselves. This is going to be a person or a group of people that you share your highs and your lows with. You never want to find yourself in situations with people who are quick to run and tell when you have a problem, who are just waiting to air out to the world that you are struggling with something, that you're not perfect. That brings me to my second tip: having good intentions, looking at people for what their intentions are. By this, I mean knowing when someone is giving you constructive criticism and when someone is being harsh. There is a difference. I myself am pretty sensitive, and so when it comes to the accountability partners that I have in my life, I need them to know who I am, how I operate, how I receive information, how I handle criticism, so they can speak to me in a way that will register for me as this is constructive criticism, this is not them being mean, but at the same time, I have to work on myself and call myself out and say, okay, this is how this person communicates, so take this as constructive criticism. Don't take this as that they don't like you. Don't take this as they don't like what you're doing. They don't approve of your idea. At the end of the day, if you approve of your idea, your accountability partner or partners may not be doing exactly what you're doing. They may not be headed exactly down the same path as you. However, that does not mean that they don't want the best for you along your own individual path. It is not to say that they don't have knowledge that can help you along your journey, and vice versa. And so with that being said, you also need to know yourself. You also need to know what it is that you need to work on. If you know, as I know about myself, that I can be a better listener, 9 times out of 10, your accountability partner or partners have picked up on it as well. Tip number 3, selflessness. An accountability partner is that because they don't want anything from you by you reaching your purpose. And this I have found to be a challenge, especially in our generation, where so many people want something from others. They want their circle of connections, they want their followers, they want their significant other, they want a lot because it benefits them socially, financially, emotionally even. So it is key that the other person or persons is giving of their advice, of their resources, of their ideas, of their own contributions to you. So that way, if you use that person's idea or you take them up on their advice, it's so important that they're not looking per se for a round of applause. They are simply happy that you took their advice and that they were of use to you. Show that person or those people your gratitude for them. However, it should not be expected. That person should not be giving to you with the intention of receiving anything back. That's the difference between an accountability partner and someone who's just using you. Which brings me to tip number 4. Accountability partners understand their role and you understand their roles. It is important that you make sure their goals are specific. If they aren't already, you make them more specific. You ask them questions. If they tell you, I made around 10 calls today, you need to further ask them, what is around 10 calls? Did you make 5 calls? Did you make 7 calls? There's no such thing as around 10. You did or you didn't. So an accountability partner is going to ask you those questions. An accountability partner is not going to let you find a loophole so you can fall into excuse. Simply need to have the vision for you and introduce bigger ideas than what you're capable of thinking of on your own. As a mogul in the making, you are constantly, always interacting with other people. The beauty in accountability partners is that they're interested in what you're doing simply because you're interested in it. And so that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys got something from it. Comment down below a tip that helped you and what you're going to start implementing yourself as you cultivate accountability partnerships. And my last point, I just want to say, if you feel that you don't have accountability partners for yourself just yet, be your own accountability partner until then. Yes, you have friends, yes, you have family, and yes, you have accountability partners. However, you should not rely on these people to keep you motivated. They are not the source of your motivation for and your passion for what it is that you want to do. At the end of the day, all of that comes for you. They are just in your life to help you along your journey so you can manifest your wildest dreams. And I will see you all in the next video. Mwah! So first mogul move of the week comes from Imani. She had 2 finals the same day, statistics 10 and political science 10. Woo, child! I hope you got a 10 out of 10 on those finals. Those are not easy classes. Next mogul move of the week comes from Carmen. She says that she was recently unemployed, recently laid off from her job. She has a daughter in college and is going to take advantage of her unemployment because her classes will be paid for. She wants to take classes in billing as she feels it'll help her in her next job. Shout out to you. That is definitely a mogul move. Mogul Mafia and I wish you all the best. And when one door closes, another one always opens. So keep us posted about your journey and what your next mogul move is going to be. And our last mogul move of the week comes from Carla. Carla writes that she recently stopped smoking, and that is the mogul move and change that she is embracing. Carla, shout out to you. Breaking any habit is definitely an accomplishment, so shout out to you for sure. So be sure to continue to send me your mogul moves of the week for a shout out in the next video. I'm looking forward to hearing more from you guys this week, and I will see you in the next video.